Partnered? What do you mean partnered? What do you mean partnered on YouTube? I know, Devin is my partner on YouTube. Oh, I'm partnered.
Rape Sundays.
How you doing, guys? I got some good news and I got some bad news. I'll start off with the bad news. Today, December 4th, my girlfriend's grandmother actually passed away. So if you don't mind, guys, can you put your condolences to my girlfriend Hannah, H-A-N-N-A, in the comment section below. I'm sure she'd really appreciate it because she's going through kind of a rough time because she's really close to her grandmother. The second, of course, if you haven't already guessed it, I'm partnered. They just sent me it last night at pretty much about an hour before I found out that my girlfriend's grandmother was going into the hospital once again. So, good news and, of course, much, much bigger bad news. I'm still going to do the video, so this is another episode of Rape Sundays. Now, I know you guys really are looking forward to the fact that I'm going to regionals actually today by the time you actually view this video. It's Sunday regionals in Mississauga. I'm going to try and get as much coverage as I possibly can so you guys have some entertaining things to actually look at on my channel. Because I know I have horrible videos. That's why I have 2,000 plus subscribers. So without further ado, here's the rant. Now, because I was in the hospital for most of the day, I actually really got pissed off at one certain thing. Now, I understand that you should have fun at work, but really when you're a nurse and you're standing outside of a dying patient's room with their family inside, should you really be giggling and laughing and having a grand old time when they are actually in there just like freaking bawling their eyes out? I mean, honestly, I got so pissed off. I wanted to just go out there and wring their neck. The next thing that I had to say is the nurses that come in and go, "Does this hurt? Does this hurt? Does this hurt? Where does it hurt? Right here? Right here? Right where this bruise is? Does it hurt?" Well, yeah, obviously it hurts. That's the stupidest question ever. If I'm screaming in pain, maybe it hurts. I'm not screaming in pain because I'm a rock star going, "Ah!" No, I'm in pain. That's why I came to the hospital. The last thing that I had to rant about is the fact that they don't continuously come in and tell you how it's progressing. Honestly, waiters do it. They tell you, they come out, "How are you doing? How's everything? Do you need anything? Do you want another refill of Coke?" I mean, that's what a nurse should do. They should be a higher paid, useless waiter. Because honestly, that's what they do. They come in and they take their blood pressure and their temperature. I know nurses do a little bit more, but honestly, you should be coming in periodically just to make sure that the family is comfortable and that the patient hasn't died. Like, seriously, the once and twice a day, not gonna work. Maybe once and twice in an hour. That would probably work a little bit better. We were sitting in there waiting for 2 blood tests, which take an hour each. And of course, they made us just sit there on pins and needles without telling us that, oh, the first one's done, we're just waiting on the second one, or the first one is almost done, then we're going to move on to the second one, or even the second one is halfway done. And then we know for a fact that it's not going to be that much longer, and we can stop sitting on pins and needles and find out what the hell is going on. The biggest thing is it's Canadian system of healthcare where everyone just comes in when they have a scrape on their knee or a bad limp. I mean, honestly, yeah, sometimes it's kind of annoying and you might hate your job at the end of the day because you have to deal with so many annoying people, but you have to treat your customers or your patients differently. Not every patient is the same. Not every patient has the same problem. Maybe you should be focusing on the ones that are screaming in pain. I know you guys don't want to hear me rant about anything other than Yu-Gi-Oh, or maybe you do. Leave that in the comment section below as well. Do you mind if I rant on other things other than Yu-Gi-Oh, as long as it's semi-entertaining? Our audience question comes from, mostly because I can't remember who asked this question, but it kind of stuck out my mind. If you actually notice, on this side of my eyebrow, it kind of looks weird. It kind of looks like it's faded. Whereas on this side, it's kind of dark, right? Well, actually, one of the people asked me this question, what's with that? Did I like screw up in my shaving and I kind of took my beard and went a little too high? No, actually, when I was about 6, it's actually kind of an embarrassing story, so it'll be funny for you guys, it'll be embarrassing for me. So I came down the stairs of my house when I was 6, and I looked straight at my parents and I went, I have to pee. So I was actually sleepwalking at the time because it was like 11:30 at night. So my father told me, okay, start heading up the stairs. Go towards the washroom. So I start heading up towards the stairs. My father comes up behind me, picks me up underneath my armpits to try and carry me up faster because, well, I'm 6. I'm like short as hell. So I can't really get up the stairs that fast compared to my father. He ends up tripping and driving with his thumbs but to try and catch his balance like that. He drives me in to the stairs right there. So I ended up getting this huge welt, like the size of a friggin' apple, on my eye. My father, okay, he told me the story this way. It would usually take him about 20 to 25 minutes to get to the hospital from where we lived. It took him 7 minutes and 36 seconds. So yeah, he sped a little tiny bit and kind of ran a couple red lights. So that's why my eyebrow is the way it is. And of course, the ever-loving praise part of the Rape Sundays. Today I would like to praise Gate Guardian 44. Hopefully I get some of him on camera this Sunday at Regionals so I can actually show you guys exactly what he does. Even though you guys will probably check out his channel. But Gate Guardian 44 is... his real name is David Tuan Bowie. He's actually a pretty good judge. He judges a lot, so he knows a lot about rulings and that kind of thing. And he has a lot of connections to find out rulings. So he started a segment that focused on actual rulings and things you can do that you might not have known you could do. So he would tell you about the effect veiler being able to be discarded, and then you play book and the effect still goes off. He would be the one to tell you those kind of things. So he's actually really good at it, and he actually has some good edited content. Not to mention his regional coverages usually feature me or other famous Yu-Gi-Oh players, so you should definitely check him out. I'll put the link somewhere here throughout the video so you can definitely check him out even at the end of this video. The next part of Rape Sunday is the experiment. Now, this week's experiment is, I want you to take a card, and I want you to alter it. So it could be the Colossal Fighter turned into Iron Man. It could be, of course, Freddy Krueger as Wolf. Neo-Spacian Alias turned into the original Power Rangers. Or just something that you do with your girlfriend's favorite card or your boyfriend's favorite card that makes it unique to them. That you can give them as sort of a present that doesn't cost you much, but you still make it from the heart. So I want to see your guys' ideas. Use your imagination. I want you to draw it or just describe it on camera, and I want to see if I can do it, because I actually like doing this kind of thing. I'm going to be posting up a video of me altering a Colossal Fighter. I haven't decided who I'm actually going to do. I'm doing it right after this video, so make sure you tune in probably on Monday for Colossal Fighter Altered Art. Post up a video response. Make sure you post it up fast because you want to get as many views as my videos do. Make sure you check the last Rape Sundays because there's tons of video responses. I really want the people who actually give me video responses to get some coverage because I only approve ones that are actually good. And I always subscribe to those who I approve for video responses. Because if I think they're good, then I think you're going to be good later on. Once you actually get your YouTube channel going, I have no problem putting your name in the praise spot because 1, you got good content. 2, you video response videos. Nobody's going to subscribe to you if you only offer them 1 episode of something. You gotta continuously do episodes. I know in the beginning it's not going to be as good. If you look at my beginning videos, I might have gotten 100 or 300 views on each video. Now I'm getting up to 2,000 views plus. So don't get discouraged, guys. As long as you guys keep coming out with the content, people will be willing and ready to support you and make sure that you're known. And make sure you check out the last Rape Sundays. Thanks a lot, YouTube. Don't make those binder blunders. Bye.